welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to The Tonight Show. This is it. This is the show to watch. Well, guys, everybody's talking about this. CBS just fired longtime 60 Minutes correspondent Scott Pelley after he criticized his new bosses at the network. Yeah, the story gets more bizarre because today CBS announced they were replacing Scott Pelley with Byron Allen. Odd. CBS is getting more and more conservative to appease President Trump. Don't be totally shocked when they replace 60 Minutes with the Kid Rock My Pillow Guy NewsHour. Yeah, in the last few months, 60 Minutes has lost multiple producers and correspondents. You can tell that they got rid of a lot of people because the show is now called 60 Seconds. And you go, it's a TikTok. It's a TikTok. And in response to Pelley's firing, Trump called him a stiff. Ooh. Yeah, he's not like all those other freewheeling rock star 60 Minutes correspondents we're used to. Some news from the White House. Trump said that Iran has made an agreement to not have nuclear weapons, but they can change their mind. So, not an agreement. Trump's new approach to negotiations seems to be like, I'm the chill mom. It's like, if they're gonna build nukes, I'd rather they do it here, you know? I'd rather. They are. I could see them. Trump also said, I think the war will resolve itself fairly quickly. And I believe him because it's the same thing he said 94 days ago. So. Meanwhile, this week, Trump said he couldn't care less that peace talks with Iran collapsed because negotiations were very boring. Yeah, he's losing interest in the war that he started. And it might just explain this ad I saw. Look at this.
Are you struggling to stay focused?
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Are you performing well at work?
No.
Then you need Adderall's new product, Magarol. The first pill made specially for tired, unfocused presidents. Side effects include slurred speech,
some statistics.
memory loss,
Your father, Herman, is looking down. He's very proud of you right now.
He's still alive.
and fatigue.
In L.A., which is Lower Alabama, that is the case.
Magarol, from the makers of Vimagara.
That's how I explained why. Some more political news. Trump said that he might pick Florida Governor Ron DeSantis to be his new attorney general. Trump said, when I look at Ron, I could really see myself hiring, then eventually firing and embarrassing him. Some people are saying DeSantis could never fill former Attorney General Pam Bondi's shoes. Well, maybe he can, I don't know. But at least he's not like those other stiffs Trump was gonna hire. Well, maybe he is. Can I see that photo? It's the best photo. I don't understand. I've never seen anyone stand like that. Quick, take the picture. Hey, well, get this. Jersey Shore star Mike the Situation Sorrentino is considering a run for governor of New Jersey. I don't know. I'm not sure a reality star with a ridiculous spray tan has a future in politics. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it. It really feels like the 2028 election is lining up to be The Situation versus Spencer Pratt. And I don't know what's going on. Well, some TV news. Last night was the season premiere of Love Island. And it was great. We've met all the new contestants. Everybody's talking about this one scene where two contestants, Anaya and Kenzie, met each other for the first time. And boy, oh boy, did we find out a lot about Kenzie. Now, if you missed it, don't worry, because I'm going to reenact that scene with actual lines from the show. And here to help me do it is the one and only Amy Sedaris.
Jimmy. Tonight, I'll be playing the role of Kenzie, a recently graduated nursing student who is introducing herself to Anaya.
And I will be playing Anaya, a marketing director who is listening to Kenzie introduce herself. Okay, let's get into position.
Let's sit.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so how old are you? I want to know everything.
I'm 24.
Oh, you're 24? I'm 23. When's your birthday?
Okay, December 12th.
Capricorn?
No, it's Sagittarius.
I'm a Virgo.
Virgo? Okay, I don't know much about Virgos.
Oh, we are the best. Just know when a Virgo enters your life, like, girl, your life is gonna change.
Oh, I like that. I feel all of this excitement in my veins. It's like pumping. Yes. Oh. I'm so happy to be here. Yes, I literally just graduated nursing school the day before getting here at Kennesaw State University. Hooty hoot owls. Hoo hoo hoo. Hoo 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 hoo. I used to be a competitive dancer, so like every morning I'd wake up literally and do my splits, and it feels really good. You know, get rid of so much stress. Yeah, it's just to express the scoring and lay. You will feel amazing. Trust me. You should do it right now. I was in love one time, and I was very, very, very needy. I lost myself in that relationship because girls are givers, but I need to not do that. I feel like I'm re-virginalized because it's been a year and a half. So I just can't wait to get my hands on a man and like all his muscles. Oh, it's getting so hot. I'm getting hot. I'm so hot.
Okay. Amy Sedaris! That's how you do it. That is how you do it right there. Amy Sedaris! The one and only. That's how you do it. Yeah, that's right. I'm not. That's how you do it. Well, guys, the two big movies right now are Backrooms and Obsession. Yeah, and they were both directed by YouTubers. Yeah, YouTube is having a big moment. I'll explain in terms YouTube fans will understand. Both movies are horror films, so if you see them, you might scream, kind of like... But the movies are great, and the directors are so young. They came out of nowhere, kind of like... It's so cool to see original ideas from new filmmakers who took a giant leap, kind of like... Yeah. With that said, some people worried they were too young to handle it, kind of like...
Let me see what you have.
No!
But they went for it, even though they could have fallen on their faces, kind of like... Personally, I think it's exciting to watch younger talents storm in and do their own thing. Kind of like...
Question is, how do democracies respond to those scandals?
And what will it mean for...
In conclusion, the movies are making a lot of money. Hopefully the numbers keep going up and never come crashing down. Kind of like...
Hey, Ron.
Hey, Billy.
Hope that made sense. Hey, Ron. Hey, Billy. How you doing? Hey. Guy flies through the ceiling. It's fantastic. That's how they greet each other. Hey, Ron. Hey, Billy. Some business news. GameStop just reported their highest profit ever by selling action figures and Pokemon cards. Yeah, and if you wink at the cashier, weed. Do you guys see this? Security cameras in Brooklyn have captured unknown men emerging from manholes in the middle of the night. It's pretty crazy. Here to talk about this is Brooklyn sewer technician Tony Lewis. Thank you for coming on the show, Tony.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for having me, Jimmy.
So what can you tell us about this situation?
Oh, man, well, you know, last night, I'm on duty, okay? I get a weird feeling. I look down, and I seen something coming out of my manhole.
Did you say your manhole?
Yeah, corner of Cooper and Belmont. I work for the city. I've been working here for 20-odd years, you know? I consider this my manhole.
Okay, I see. Well, what happened next?
Next, I take a closer look. I see a hand coming straight out of my manhole.
Yeah, a hand.
Yeah, it's a hand, and then an arm, and then a whole guy pops out. I don't see this kind of stuff coming out of my manhole usually.
What is usual for you?
Usual for my manhole? Yeah, you know, brown sludge, gas, some stinky steam. You know, manhole stuff.
All right, so is this the first time this is happening?
Nah, it's been happening every night. Lately, you know, strangers just going in and out of my
Hey, wait.
manhole. In and out.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Yeah, and that's never happened before?
Well, once in college, but I don't like to.
What do you plan to do about this?
Look, I gotta do something, you know, because first, you got a guy popping out of your manhole. Second, you got a whole gang of guys taking over your manhole. I don't even want to think about the turd.
The what?
The turd. You know, first, second, turd.
Okay, thank you. Brooklyn Sewer Tech, Tony Lewis, everybody.
Stay out of my manhole.
All right, we will. All right, thank you very much.
Number 2 man in the city.
Finally, McDonald's is trying to attract more customers by making hand-breaded chicken. Although I don't know if I love their new slogan, our hands are all over your breasts. There you have it. We have a great show. Nick Jonas is here tonight. Amy Sedaris is joining us. We got great music from Violet Grohl. Stick around. We'll be right back with Nick Jonas. Come on back.